Join me as I dive deep into the age-old question. Was the world created by chance or design? Let's figure it out together. Did you know that the universe could be the result of a cosmic accident? Or is it a product of intelligent design? Before light, before sound, before time, something moved. Scientists tell us that our universe was born in an instant, a hot, dense singularity that exploded into existence, kicking off a chain reaction of cosmic creation. But what if they were wrong? What if the story of creation is older than the universe itself? What if the truth about how the world began has been hidden from plain sight all along? Welcome, seekers, to a place where faith and science collide. And watch till the last frame because I'll reveal a secret message left by the author of Genesis. Chapter 1, The Silent Voice. Genesis opens with a verb, bara. The Hebrew word for creation signifies more than just bringing something into being. It implies a voice speaking things into existence. And who is the speaker? Elohim, the creator? But notice the tense. It's past, indicating a completed action. So the immediate assumption is that the act of creation happened at a specific time in the distant past. But what if that's not the whole story? What if this verse holds a deeper meaning, a hidden truth about the nature of creation itself? And here's why I believe that. The Hebrew language doesn't have a specific word for past, present, or future. Instead, verbs carry the tense within them based on the context, and that context can be a bit fluid. Consider this simple sentence: I am going to the store. In English, we understand the action of going to happen at a specific point in the future, but if I were to say it in Hebrew, the tense would be identical to saying I went to the store, because the context doesn't specify a future action. So if Genesis was written without a specific timeline in mind, then the verb bara could indicate more than just a single moment in time. Perhaps it's a continuous action, a truth hidden in plain sight. If creation is a continuous action, it means that creation is still happening, right here, right now. Before we move forward, allow me to introduce myself. I'm a biblical scholar, and this series explores the hidden truths in the Genesis account. And the next 3 chapters expose fascinating insights that challenge conventional beliefs about the creation of the world. So don't miss out. Subscribe so you won't miss any new releases. Chapter 2, The Hovering Spirit. Modern science tells us that the universe began with a Big Bang, an unimaginably powerful explosion that somehow started everything. But the Genesis account offers a different perspective. It begins not with a bang, but with stillness. Notice the first phrase. The earth was formless and void. Now let's dive deeper into the Hebrew. The word formless comes from the Hebrew word tahu, which literally means spasm. Picture a person having a seizure, their limbs twitching and contorting without control. And the word void, ba'u, means empty. So put together, you get a chaotic jumble of nothingness. But what does it mean for the earth to be empty? If the earth had nothing on it, then what was it resting on? In chapter 1, the earth is simply floating, hovering in midair. And this detail isn't found anywhere else in ancient creation accounts. But it's precisely this detail that offers a glimpse into the heart of the Genesis account. You see, in ancient Mesopotamian culture, the earth was firmly planted on 4 pillars, holding it steady and secure, but not here in Genesis. Here the earth is suspended in midair, held in place by a force unseen, and that force is none other than the Spirit of God hovering over the formless void. We can see this in the Hebrew text. The word hovering comes from the Hebrew word merifat, which describes the action of an eagle hovering over its prey, poised and ready to strike. But instead of an eagle, it's the Spirit of God, the source of all life, hovering over the earth. And this detail reveals a profound truth. If the earth isn't anchored to anything, then who or what is holding it up? It implies that the earth isn't just a planet. It's a vessel carrying all of creation and held in the hands of the divine. And here's the breathtaking realization. Just as the earth is held in the palm of God's hand, so too is every one of us. Every human being, every bird that flies, every fish that swims, every atom in the universe. All are suspended in time and space, held together by a force greater than ourselves. This isn't just a scientific theory. It's a spiritual truth that resonates with the deepest yearnings of our souls. Chapter 3, The Cosmic Blueprint. In the second chapter, we discovered that creation began with a chaotic jumble of nothingness, a formless void. But what happens next defies all expectations. Suddenly, there's order, form, and structure emerging from chaos. And the key to this transformation is a word. John whispers of a pre-existent logos, a divine intelligence that existed before the dawn of creation. And this revelation challenges the very foundations of how we understand the cosmos. Science tells us that the universe is governed by laws, universal principles that dictate how matter behaves and how energy flows. But what if these laws weren't just discovered? What if they were created? And that's precisely what the Genesis account reveals. You see, the Hebrew text uses the word bara, which carries the meaning of establishing boundaries, setting limits, creating order. And who is the architect behind this cosmic blueprint? None other than God. He sets the boundaries, establishes the limits, and brings order to the formless void. So let me rephrase that. God didn't just create the universe, He established the very laws that govern it. And here's the astonishing realization. These laws aren't just abstract principles, they're eternal. They existed before the universe came into being, and they will continue to exist long after we are gone. And this revelation isn't confined to the pages of Genesis. It's echoed in the words of Jesus himself. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Here, Jesus identifies himself with the very essence of creation, the divine blueprint that gives order to the universe. Chapter 4. Breath into dust. As we delve deeper into the Genesis account, we encounter another breathtaking revelation. In the sixth day of creation, God breathes his very essence into the nostrils of humanity, endowing them with life. And this act of creation isn't just a biological event. It's a divine exchange, a communion between the Creator and the created. And here's where it gets really interesting. The dust that God uses to create Adam comes from the ground, the very same earth that was formless and void. And this detail points to a profound truth. Humanity isn't just a random occurrence in the universe. We're the culmination of creation, the masterpiece of God's handiwork. But it gets even deeper. The Hebrew word for breath, neshama, also means life force or soul. So when God breathes into Adam, he's not just giving him life, he's giving him his soul, his very essence. And this raises a fundamental question. If God breathed his spirit into humanity, does that mean we have a part of God within us? And the answer is a resounding yes. In breathing his spirit into Adam, God didn't just create a living being, he created a being that reflects his own image. But the Hebrew narrative doesn't end there. It goes further to reveal a hidden truth that challenges conventional beliefs about creation. You see, the same breath that God breathed into Adam is the same breath that sustains all living beings. And this realization has profound implications. It means that we're not just physical creatures, we're spiritual beings, interconnected with every living thing through the very essence of creation. Climax. Up until this point, we've seen that creation isn't just a moment in the distant past. It's a continuous process that permeates every aspect of our existence. But there's a twist in the narrative, a subtle shift in the Hebrew tense, that holds the key to understanding the true nature of creation. As we examine the text, we discover a change from the past tense to the present tense, a transition that signifies an ongoing action. Creation is not a completed event. It's a continuous process that involves each one of us. But what does that mean for our understanding of creation? It means that we're not just passive observers. We're active participants in the unfolding drama of existence. If creation is still happening, then we have a role to play, a purpose to fulfill. We're not just here by chance. We're here by design, called to be co-creators with the divine. But how do we fulfill this calling? How do we participate in the ongoing process of creation? The answer lies in the very essence of our being, our ability to choose, to make decisions that align with the will of the Creator. Every choice, every action, every interaction is an opportunity to contribute to the tapestry of existence. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, every step towards justice weaves a thread of beauty into the fabric of creation. We may not be able to comprehend the grand scheme of existence, but we can trust in the divine plan. We can have faith that our choices, no matter how small, are part of something greater, something that contributes to the harmonious symphony of creation. Our journey through the hidden truths of Genesis has been nothing short of extraordinary. We've seen that creation isn't just a moment frozen in time. It's a continuous process, a dynamic interplay between the divine and the material. But as we reach the climax of this revelation, we're confronted with a profound truth that challenges the very foundations of our understanding. The Hebrew narrative shifts, revealing that creation is still in progress. It's not a finished product. It's an ongoing adventure. And here's the most astonishing realization of all. We're not just observers of creation, we're its co-creators. Yes, you heard it right. Each one of us has the ability to shape the world around us. Our thoughts, our actions, our interactions all contribute to the tapestry of existence. But how can we, mere mortals, be co-creators with the divine? The answer lies in our unique ability to choose, to make decisions, to have faith, and to act. Every act of kindness, every moment of compassion, every step towards justice is a brushstroke in the canvas of creation. We're not here by accident. We're here by design, called to be partners with the Creator, weaving threads of beauty and harmony into the fabric of existence. We've explored the intricate tapestry of Genesis, unraveling the hidden truths that lie within its ancient verses. If you enjoyed this video, please show your support by subscribing, liking, or commenting. Thank you for your support.